This week on the long-term tackle review, we're going to be looking at a product that I've been using a lot recently, and that is the ZR hook treatment. So the ZR treatment, or zero rust treatment, is a great little bit of kit which I've been using a lot in my fishing recently. Now I'm one that's really into hook sharpening. I do it nearly every time I go, but a lot of people aren't into it. But it's still a really handy thing to have into your tackle bag because, for example, the other week I was fishing a runs water where I had 36 fish in a short space of time, and I wasn't going to be tying up 36 rigs just for catching small fish while I was having a laugh. So I had my little file and I was just touching that hook up each time, and if you don't put something on it, it will rust in a really short space of time, and so you're going to need a product like this. Now in the past I was one for using the pens, so these are the Nash pinpoint ones. I've also used the Jag ones in the past, and they're really good. They do the job, they stop the hook from rusting, but they do tend to come off if left for a long time, and they also take quite a long time to dry onto the hook properly, in my opinion, before they come off. So this itself is a little vial of liquid, and it has a little brush inside. It's a really strong smelling liquid, but apparently it's not to be worried about. It's using an essential oil in there to give it that smell, which isn't attracted to carp. It's going to be negligible. It's not going to draw fish into your swim or anything like that, but at least it's not damaging smell or putting the fish off. And you just dab the brush onto your hook before you cast out, leave it a minute or so, and it's ready to go. It's instantly protected. And I've had zero problems with hooks rusting since I've been using this, leaving rods out for 24 hours or so, with zero rust on the hooks when I've reeled them in. Now it's going to depend on your lake bed at all, but they've done tests in tanks where they've got pictures of hooks that are completely rusted, and the ones coated in this are absolutely fine. So it seems a really good little product. They had a little problem with the bottles leaking when they first came out, but they've now solved that. So if you had a bottle before and that's put you off, that problem's now solved. I believe it was a seal they put in the bottle aftermarket, and it actually made it worse. So it's a great little product. It comes in at $11.99, so it's a little steep, but it will last you a long time, and will coat loads and loads of hooks. It can be put on in advance before you go for your sessions, or it can be put on just before you cast out. So a great little product, nice little edge, and a lot more convenient in my opinion than the pens used to be. Hopefully that's been helpful and a little insight into the ZR hook treatment. If you've liked this, click like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.